Hello everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to post a little video. I actually had a sad video that I was gonna do, but I decided not right now. It's nothing personal to me. It was me commenting on something that's going on right now, a news story from Houston. Anyway, um, keeping that little girl in my thoughts. I hope she's going to be okay. But all that being said, outside of that, I actually had a really good day. I'm wearing a filter right now, even though I felt very pretty today. I'm using my very harsh camera, and it's the camera that like shows every freaking flaw that I ever had in my life. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pull out a filter if I'm gonna use this camera. I wouldn't have done it if I could use my other camera, but my other camera is charging, well, phone that I use for a camera is charging. So I was like, okay. On that note, I felt so cute today. And it's not just quote unquote how I look, like, like I'm wearing an old shirt, it's a shirt that I've gotten compliments on in the past, but it's an old shirt. I'm a few pounds up. Not my doing. It's not my fault. I'm actually super proud of myself with how my eating has been going. I didn't get all my steps in today, but I'm okay with that. I think virtually every other day this month I've gotten my steps in. So I'm okay that I, didn't complete it this one day. I think I hit like 4,000 and then I stopped, something like that. I was kind of tired. My cycle is about to come up. It was kind of like a long day, but it was a nice day. And when I say I felt pretty, like what I was trying to say, it's not, like I like how my lip gloss turned out in particular. And I've been using this new palette by Tarte that I got that I was actually planning on selling. I got it on the 7 for 77 deal, and like a few months ago or something like that. And I ended up getting this palette called Pretty in Pink, and it has the shades Giggle, Baby Tea, Nostalgia, Daydream, Girl Next Door, and Graceful. And trying to get it open. I think it's really cute. I was just talking about palettes with a friend of mine recently. I think this is really cute though. It comes with a little mirror and these pretty shades and everything, if you can see them okay. But yeah, I really like this palette. This is like, I normally use my Urban Decay Smiley palette, but I was like, I want to try this new palette. And so I tried it and I fell in love. This is the one I usually use, Anyway, but yeah, so like, it wasn't just like, so-called that like, I looked really cute or something, because I feel like I've looked cute before, if you will, but it's just more like, I don't know, it was an energy. And people were very nice to me today. Like this, it sounds funny, but like people were really sweet to me today. In particular, this lady, and I'm not associating it with attraction or anything. It was just someone being really sweet. But this one lady, she like held the door for me for a long time. Like normally if the person is not like right behind you, then it's like, oh, they'll get it themselves, right? No shade, but they'll get it themselves, right? But she actually like held the door for me for a little bit while I was going through. I was like, aw, she was a sweet young lady. And then what else? I went to Trader Joe's to get some groceries, and my mother wanted this margarita mix, so I grabbed it for her. And when I did that, like she joked about it before I went in the store. She's like, oh yeah, we were joking about the whole getting carded thing, because every once in a while, and it's here and there, okay, I'll get carded, okay? It's not all the time. In fact, I get offended if I don't get carded. I'm just gonna level with you guys, because I'm like, I'm like, damn, I look old, which realistically, you know, I'm 43 years old. I'm not supposed to look like I'm, you know, not of drinking age, if you catch my meaning. I think the rule of thumb is if you look under 30, okay, 30 or under, something like that, is that they're supposed to card you. So it's not necessarily that, you know, I look quote unquote 20, it's that I may look under 30, and so to these people, and so, you know, here and there I'll get carded. But I would go so far as to say maybe most of the time I don't think I get carded most of the time, but every once in a while I will. And so I'm in Trader Joe's. I buy the margarita mix for my mom. And the lady is like, may I see your ID? And I start laughing, and I'm like, you made my day, girl. I said, I'm going to tell everybody about this. And she's like, haha. Like, and I like whisper to her, I'm like, I'm almost 44. Like, I'm 43 years old. And she's like, oh, I would never guess that. Da, 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 you know, whatever. And so I still pulled it out and handed it to her. And I thought that was like, I'm like, oh, that made me feel good. And again, I just, before I'm covering my ass in case somebody acts stupid and is like, you old bitch, you don't look like you're da-da-da-da-da. Again, as I understand it, the rule of thumb is if they think you look under 30, they perceive you to look under 30, then they're supposed to ask, okay? That's as I understand it, okay? So don't come for me talking about you old bitch, you, and stupid stuff like that. I'm just telling you what happened. But no, it was just really good vibes today. I got business taken care of today, and it was just nice. You know, it was a nice day. And, yeah. This, well, anyway, I was going to say this cute young man, okay, who was definitely young enough to be my son, an adult, but young enough to be my son just the same, was like asking me, yeah, you know, what are you doing this weekend, and da-da-da-da, like just, you know, making conversation. I'm like, aw, that was cute, you know, but just, I don't know, just, you know, it was just a nice day. It was very pleasant. So anyway, that's it. I will talk to you guys soon. And I've been on track. I've been doing very well. I'm very proud of myself. Even with the few pounds up that I am, it's not my fault. I can say that with clarity. It is not my fault, okay? It's because of water retention. My period's coming up soon, and hopefully I'll get a nice little whoosh for staying on track. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.